notified anybody that we're going live, because we're just getting used to doing a few live training and things like that. We do a little bit of Elvis history. We are a Elvis and Spaniels channel, because I was inspired by Elvis Presley. And believe it or not, if anybody's watching, you're welcome, but believe it or not, this channel would never have happened if I hadn't been an Elvis Presley fan, without doubt. Oh, there's one of these sheep what I dragged out of that river on Sunday morning. One of these. They're way more than you think. It was about the size of that one. They're waiting back. That's the part of the game. Are they coming now? Good girls. Here they come. Look. That was the idea, for them to wait here. Oh, yeah, it was about that size what I dragged out of the... It took me about 15 minutes to get that out of the river on Sunday morning. There you go. Look, these won't bother them. So what I'll do, start off by doing, the idea, I'll not say anything to these two Spaniels, is I throw the tennis ball down there. The idea is for them not to run after them. There's one. We'll just leave it at one for now. And instead of sending them down, I'll fetch it. These are games you can create yourself. Just have fun. Doesn't matter if they had a run down. There you go. And the idea was them to still be up on the bank. You've got to put a lot of training in to get this sort of thing. When I first started training like this, to be honest, they'd have just run down the bank, but I didn't have a problem with that. And then what we'll do is we'll call them on. Good girls, come on, Tia. Go. But a lot of this takes a lot of time. Look how interested they are. That's what it's all about. Now, what we'll do is we'll carry on walk. Good girls. Oh, Tia's stopped, so we'll play it from where Tia is. So the idea now is for me to put the two tennis balls there, look. But walk round them, back to the tennis balls. If they go after them, it doesn't matter. As long as they're happy, I'm not bothered. You don't want robots. Look, Tia's looking at me, look, she's loving it. Look at Bella, she's happy. As long as your dogs are happy, it doesn't matter. Pick the tennis balls up. Go. So walk off a little bit further. Now they're into the game. It's good for obedience and recall, everything really, because you know Cocker Spaniels and certain breeds, especially Cocker Spaniels, they do need a lot of work and game time, but not too much. I always believe less is more. Tia! Oh, Bella's come as well. That don't matter. Like I said to you, it does not matter. Even though I just called Tia. There you go. Does not matter at all. Lovely. Thank you. Bella's the best at giving me the delivering the ball. Lovely. We just have fun, that's what it's all about. And sometimes we do a little bit of Elvis history when we can learn a little bit. Look, they're playing the game already. So I'll carry on walking. I should turn around. Coming, but Tia is. That's all right. This is what I This is what it's all about for me. Never shout at them or anything like that. Bella's gone for both. But they love it, don't they? There's one. Tia's got one. Oh, they both got them. Good girls. Lovely. But we've never done lives before, so I apologise because I can't, if anybody's commenting or anything like that. Thank you. We will turn the phone round eventually, but I'm not used to this, so I'm a little bit nervous. So again, once again, thank you. Look at Tia. So this is what I used to do when I was doing the memory retrieve. I'd put the tennis balls down here. And then we'd carry on walking on our walk. But when I was much younger, like puppies and just puppies sort of, I'd send them straight away, or they'd go straight away. And then what I did, I went a bit further along the bank, and then for about 30 seconds, and I went 40 seconds till I got so as you could walk about an hour and a half, come back, and they'd remember where they was. There you are, lovely, thank you. I always compliment them. Good girls. Good girls. A lot of sheep about at the moment. They are here. See how keen Tia is now. She wants to play the game. Right. Good girl, Bella. You follow me then, Belle. So you can learn. Good girl, Tia. Good girl. Right. It's all good fun. I usually bring something out with me. Sometimes I'll bring the tunnel, and sometimes I'll bring some things I've created myself. I call it the V3. It's a little V I made out of plumbing pipes, and I'll bring that tomorrow morning and we'll set that up. Sometimes I bring two little poles and I call it the gap, and they'll run through the gap. Good girl, Tia. Right, what can we do now? Thanks to Bella here, young Bella here, she really saved that sheep's life on Sunday, because I had to throw my phone down because it was in here. Was it this one? Or it might have been a bit further. No, I think it was in here. No, a bit further on, it round here. So I can remember falling in by the side of it, and it was in here. It was Sunday morning and it was in there. It took me about 15 minutes to get it out. Thanks to these for coming down here, because we carried on walking past. But we managed to get her out, and she ran off down that way. Right, where's Tia? Right, leave them there, Tia. So you can use a bit of a lead. Good girls, come on. This is good for recall and patience, I think. We'll end it here in a minute because I'm not used to doing this. There you go. But you can go again, when you get going with this sort of training, you can walk as far as you want. But I always look for safe ground, that there's nobody about and there you go. We're going to leave it at that for today, because again, I'm new to this, but anybody who's watched, once again, thank you for watching Tia and Bella. Thank you.